Cruising down the highway, windows down.
Hi guys, welcome back to Amaze Math, and today's topic will be factoring quadratics using inspection. So let's look at what is a quadratic first of all. So it's normally in this form, whereby the x is squared. That's how you know it is a quadratic. So we can look at a few examples. This method works for simple quadratics. So like when you have a is 1, so it's applicable for simple quadratics. This inspection method requires us to do AC and then B. So this is the product and then this is the sum. So the two factors should satisfy the product and the sum. So AC, so we multiply A times C, and then the two factors should, when you add them, should give you the B. So let's use that. So our A here, so you start by writing your A, B, and C. A is 1, B is 14, and C is 24. So when you look at it, A is the number attached to the x squared, 1, and then B is the number attached to the x, which is 14, and C is the number is the constant, so that's 24. So we look for two factors. So AC, meaning A times C, should give us 1 times 24 is 24, and then our sum is just 14. So two factors of 24 that will give us a sum of 14, we have 12 and 2. So 12 plus 2 is 14, and that will be our answer. So just by inspecting, we can say the answer would be x plus 12 and x plus 2. So that's it. To check whether the answer is correct, we expand the bracket by using FOIL. I have the video on that, or you can use the grid. So let's use FOIL. So that will be x squared, and then we have 2x plus 12x (2x plus 12x is 14x plus 24). Okay, so when you factor that one, you get x plus 12 and x plus 2. In quadratics, you can use x or you can even use b. Any letter is okay. So we can say our a is 1, our b is 9, and our c is 20. So AC equals to 1 times 20 is 20, and then the sum should give us 9. So two factors of 20 that will give us a sum of 9 would be 4 times 5. When you add these two, you get 9. So the answer will just be B plus 4, because this is positive 4, and B plus 5. We're using B because this question is, we're using B here as well. Okay, the next one, number 3, x squared plus 5x minus 6. Our A is 1, our B is 5, and our C is negative 6. So we want AC is 1 times negative 6 is negative 6, and then B is 5. So two factors that will give us a negative 6 and a sum of positive 5. That would be 1 and 6. But how do we get a negative 6 and a positive 5? Positive 5 means one of them will be a negative. So this one will be negative 1. These are the two factors. So the answer would be x minus 1 because it's a minus, put bracket, and x plus 6 because this one is a positive. Number 4, our A would be 1, our B is negative 6 because it's a minus here, and our C is 8. So AC is 1 times 8 is 8, and our B is negative 6. So two factors of 8 that will give us a sum of negative 6 would be what? So that means we use 4 and 2. 4 times 2 is 8, but to make it a negative 6, we put a minus on both of them. So the answer would be x minus 4 and x minus 2. Okay, number 5, our A is 1, our B is negative 1, our C is negative 56. So AC is 1 times negative 56 would be negative 56. Our B is negative 1. So two factors of 56 would be 8 and 7, but to get a negative one of them needs to be a negative, and that would be the big number. So the answer would be x minus 8 and x plus 7. Okay, number 6, A would be 1, the number attached to x squared. B is negative 3, number attached to the x, and C is the constant. So the number is just negative 18. So AC would be 1 times negative 18 is negative 18. B equals to negative 3. So two factors of 18 that would give us a sum of negative 3 would be, so if we do 6 and 3 would get 18, but to make it a negative 3 we'll have to make the big number negative. So the answer would be x minus 6 and x plus 3. Number 7, A would be 1, B equals to negative 10, C equals to 9. So A, 1 times 9 would be AC. AC is 9. Our B is negative 10. So how do we make two factors of 9 that will give us a sum of negative 10? So we have 1 times 9 is 9, but to make it a negative 10 we'll have to make both numbers negative. So the answer would be y negative 1, y minus 1 and y minus 9, because negative 1 times negative 9 will give us a positive 9, but when you add them will be negative 10. So remember, when you're adding two negative numbers, you add them and you put a minus there. Number 8, our A would be 1, our B would be 3, and our C would be negative 28. So AC is 1 times negative 28 is negative 28. B equals to 3. So factors of 28 that will give us a sum of 3. So that means we have 7 and 4. 7 times 4 is 28. But to make it a positive 3, it means one of the numbers has to be a minus, and that will be the small number. 7 plus minus 4 is 3. And 7 times negative 4 is negative 28. So here the answer would be A plus 7, because we are using A. So A plus 7 and A minus 4. A minus 4. Now the last question. Our A is 1, our B is negative 12, the number attached to the x, and C is 32. So AC is 1 times 32 is 32, and B equals to negative 12. So two factors of 32 that will give us a sum of negative 12 are, we have 8 and 4. But how can you get a negative 12 from that? We make both of them negative and negative. So C, negative 8 plus negative 4 would give us negative 12. Two negative numbers, add them and put the minus in front of it, and then negative 8 times negative 8 would give us a positive. So the answer would be x minus 8 and x minus 4. And that marks the end of our lesson today. The next video we'll be looking at another method of factorizing quadratics. Yeah, so stay tuned, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe if you want to pass in math. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you in the next video.
From sunrise to starlight, day to night.